Yo guys, what is good? It's your boy John Monk here, back again with another video. And today we finally have the sneaker that I've been wanting all year. Alright, as always, before I begin today's video, if you guys have not seen my most recent video where I go over the Ultra Boost 1.0s in the OG colorway, make sure to go check it out afterwards. Now, 2 videos ago, I reviewed the Nike Mine 001s. I copped them in a size that wasn't mine. They actually fit my fiance, so I decided to gift that pair to her. And I basically kept complaining during that video as I was reviewing the shoe that I really wanted a pair. It wasn't fair that I literally had a pair right in front of me, but it wasn't in my size. In that video, I talked about how that shoe is basically impossible to get whenever they release. Basically, Nike and a bunch of other sneaker retailers launch them on their websites as a raffle. However, within seconds, they are just sold out. Sometimes I believe that they're even sold out before they even launched the release. Now, the only time I got lucky was when Shields restocked silently, and there was only like a size 6 left sitting in women's, so I decided to pick that one up because I wanted to review that on my channel. However, in today's video, we finally have a pair for myself. Let's go. And no, this wasn't through my doing. I didn't get a W on any draw or release. I wish I did. All props have to go to a buddy of mine who basically gets Discord alerts whenever the Nike Mine releases on different retailing sites. He was able to get a bunch of different sizes available during that time, and one of them happened to be in my size. And my friend knew that basically this is a shoe that I've been wanting for a very long time, and he decided that he wanted to give these to me for retail price. Now, shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm not gonna put your name out to the world, but I'm so grateful that you blessed it up with basically getting me a pair for retail. I couldn't do it for myself, and I was very close to paying resale prices, but I am so grateful that you thought of me during this time. And yeah, what can I say? I finally have the Nike Mine 001s. So I pretty much did a whole review on this shoe already 2 videos ago. Basically, what I'm gonna do today is that I'm going to unbox them, talk a little bit about them with you guys, and then I'm gonna do a try on to show you guys if these shoes are actually what they say they are. So with that being said, let's take the shoes out of the box. So we got the lid, and then we got the wrapping paper. I'm literally getting a whole deja vu moment because I did a whole unboxing like this 2 videos ago. It's pretty much the same thing, only the shoes are now bigger. And in 3, 2, 1, sheesh! Yes, sir! We finally did it. I mean, I did nothing. My friend definitely helped me out. As you guys see right here, we do have the Nike Mine 001s in the sale colorway. So in case you haven't seen my review on the Nike Mine 001s, and if you haven't, you should definitely go check it out after this. Or if this is your first time ever seeing this shoe, then I'm gonna give a little bit of context for what the Nike Mine is and what makes it so special. So this is a shoe that came out a little over a year ago, and basically this is one of Nike's newest technology and innovation that they have for footwear. Now, to the outside appearance, this is just a regular pair of rubber mules. Nothing too special, basically kind of identical to what Crocs are made out of. However, what makes this shoe particularly special is the outsoles of the shoe. As you guys see right here, we have some orange pegs sticking out of the shoe. And if you guys hold it to the side profile, you can kind of see them again poking out right here. Now, these Nerf dart looking pegs are not for decoration. They're not for display. Basically, they have a purpose to the overall function of the shoe. Now, Nike wanted to make a pre-game kind of shoe where when athletes wear them, they would basically think better. And what I mean is that these orange pegs basically help stimulate parts of the brain when you wear this shoe. Now, as your feet presses down on these orange pegs, it is basically triggering different receptors in the brain to basically help you think a lot better. Now, this is science and technology that Nike has came out with, and if this is something that is actually real, then this has changed the game of footwear forever. Again, these pegs right here are supposed to stimulate different parts of the brain. So I guess if you're wearing them before a big game, it's gonna help you focus better. It's going to help you make better judgment. If you are wearing them before a test, this is going to definitely help with that. Now, in terms of that purpose, I honestly do not know how effective they actually are. I've never tried on a pair before, but today that is going to change. Sure, I could probably say that the shoe is definitely comfortable, and for the fact that these little orange pegs are pressing into your soles. That probably gives a little bit of a massage to your foot. But today we're gonna see if I actually feel like I'm thinking better. And honestly, this whole thing could very well be a whole marketing thing and a gimmick, which is very possible. But I definitely want to give these a try. Now, I know I'm not gonna see any promising results when I just try them on for the first time. This is definitely going to have to be measured over time. So hopefully I can do a follow-up video with you guys to see if these actually work in my opinion. But I love how these shoes are basically a next step to slides. They look so comfortable, and it seems like you can just slip them on and off with these little pegs right here. This just gives off a little more technology and feel. Now, I believe it is my job as a sneakerhead to try out the hottest and newest innovation and technology that footwear has to offer. And I believe the Nike Mind 001s are basically the talk of the sneakerhead community at this point. Now, there's going to be a lot more colorways and pairs of Nike Mind 001s releasing in the future. I don't know how easy they are to get. However, I really hope that Nike finds a way to really increase their quantities, because I feel like a lot of people want these and they can't. And people are paying like ridiculous resale prices for a pair of rubber mules. You should not be paying over 200 bucks for this pair when they only retail for 95. Now, like I said in my last video, I've held these shoes, I've done a whole review on them, but I have yet to try them on and see what they are like on feet. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. So let's head outside and I'll give my honest thoughts on how these shoes genuinely feel. All right, so we're outside. I got the slides on, and for the very first time, we're gonna try on the Nike Minds. We're gonna unds them. Oh, interesting. First off the bat, I can see why a lot of people would recommend going a whole size up. For me, I don't need it. They're not that tight. However, on the back, there's definitely a little bit of a squeeze right here where I feel like I'm about to fall out of the shoe. That's not too much of a problem for me, but if you are someone that's wide-footed, that might be a bigger problem. It's definitely an interesting kind of feel. I think that the little pegs are not as dramatic as I thought that they would be. So I've tried on the Nike Mind 002s, and I definitely think those have more of that feel where they feel like they're like pushing into your foot. This one, not so much. I feel like just because there's a lot more room here as a mule. I don't think that it is triggering any part of the brain right now. It could be. I could be speaking a lot better to you guys and I might not even know it. I'm not getting too much of that brain receptor feeling, sensation, whatever you want to call it. These are definitely going to be a comfortable pair of shoes that I just slip on and stuff like that, and I'm excited to wear them for different occasions to see if they actually are effective as Nike says they are. Maybe it might help a lot, but for now I'm just going to go out on a limb and say here that they might not be the most worth it, and if anything they kind of feel like a minor suction almost. Let's say if like the outsole was like made with a bunch of suction cups, it kind of feels like that more than it actually feels like it's massaging your foot. I think that a lot of people are so excited about this shoe right now in the sneaker community because they have not gotten the chance to try out the shoe themselves. I would say that these are a tad overrated, but I still do not regret copying them and picking them up. I also wanted to mention that when I'm wearing these, they honestly reminded me of, like, you know, the fidget toys with the bubbles that kids love. They're made out of rubber and they just like pop them all the time. It really reminds me of that when I'm like stepping into these pegs. So that's what kind of came to mind. All right, y'all, basically I'm gonna close out this video from here. But if you guys are interested in learning more about the shoe itself and everything that it includes, all the little features, definitely check out my review of the Nike Mind 001s. But yup, there we have it, the Nike Mind 001s in the Sail colorway. But now I'll hear from you guys. If you guys could create a shoe with a certain kind of technology or innovation that can help improve different parts of the body, what would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to hear more from me, smash the subscribe button because more will be on the way. Again, these are the Nike Mind 001s, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.